What's going on YouTube? Welcome in. Today we're building a Project Zero build. People have been asking us, Stints, when are you going to build a Project Zero and put it on the YouTube channel? Well, it's time. We're going to get our hands on with the new B650M that MSI sent us over. We're putting it in the beautiful brand new MAG 1000R or 100R PZ0 Project Zero case as well. They sent us over the brand new 850GL in white. That's a brand new power supply coming over from MSI as well. And to top it all off, people was like, hey, we're going to send us over the brand new Deepcool Assassin 4S, which is a slimmer, smaller version of the Assassin cooler. We got it all with a 7000 XRD, a 4070 Super. We got 32 gigs of Delta CL6000 CL30 RAM going in here, a 1 terabyte NVMe drive, all for around 2,000 bucks. This is an absolutely killer build in terms of performance, aesthetic, looks. Obviously, with the Project Zero, it's going to be something different. Let us know anything down below in the comments. Make sure if that like button helps us with the algorithm over here on YouTube. Make sure that subscribe button as well, because we know it's only about 10% of you actually subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. And if you want to catch us live on it raw like it is right now, as we record and butcher these intros, you can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over at our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints at 10 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon.
All right, let's go, chat. Let's get this. This is going to be weird. You know why it's going to be weird? Because we're building a motherboard today, and it's going to be interesting assembling it. Because all the connectors are on the back, so you got to be careful. This is the Project Zero. We're going to let it lay down gently. That's the Project Zero board. First Project Zero build. We're doing it live. I mean, not our first. It's our first one. Other people are doing it. Other creators are doing it. I don't think a lot of other builders are doing them yet, but here we are. Absolutely killer. So everything that you would see typically reconnect is on the back of the board, and you've got one slot here for your primary GPU, and then your second slot here for a +4, and then we've got all of our connectors are on the back, which is absolutely crazy to look at. So you got our CPU system fan header, CPU headers, RGB, our EPS, 4+4, our 8-pin CPU power, 24 power main, our Type-C, our USB 3, our SATA headers. And on the bottom, we've got our USB connections, our front panel connections, our RGB again, our HD audio, everything's on the back. It's gonna be really clean when you look at it from the case. You just gotta be really careful, obviously, with how these are built and assembled. Not to put any kind of stress on those pins. So yeah, the only cable today are gonna be the cables going over the top, which kind of stinks. But I might be able to hide them behind the motherboard so you can see less of the cable from the Assassin. I'll try and see if we can maybe hide it up here. The cooler hides it and go back to the back. We'll see. But I'm excited to do this. So there we go. So now if we elevate the middle of the board where there's no connectivity, like that, now we're not putting any pressure on any of the pins. And there we go. That's our solution. There you go. That's how you assemble now. Now we know. You elevate the middle of the board so none of your connections are being stressed. All right. So obviously today, B650M, it's a MicroATX case, MicroATX chassis. We're going to go with the 7000 XRD. It's a no-brainer. Let's open and check it out. Make sure we have no bent pins first. Obviously, it's a brand new motherboard. All right, looks good. No bent pins. 7000 XRD. We're going to open this up. How many NVMe slots? It looks like we have maybe 1 or 2 down here. We're going to open that up and find out. We're learning about this board right now as we see it. It's our first time hands-on with it. We saw it at CES. We did not build with it yet, but we have one. We're going to check it out. 7000 XRD down the socket. There we go. Be gentle. Obviously, really careful with it because our connections are in the back. The Project Zero, we're also going with the brand new Assassin 4S. It's a little bit more premium, minimalist. Obviously, it's a minimalist premium cooler. Really, really cool aesthetic. Really nice and white. Deal with the white case, the silver and white of the Project Zero. It's gonna look great. Man, that is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous white cooler that we're gonna have on here. It'll look really, really good. Before we even get this started, we're actually gonna get our NVMe drive in. Take a look at how the NVMEs are slotted in here, which are going to be these 4 screws, which is kind of weird, but they want to make it like, the whole goal of the Project Zero is to see zero cables or as minimalist cables as you can. So you got all of these screws holding the drive axis in. All right, there it is. People ask me 2 NVMe drives, 1 and 2. All right, we got a 1 terabyte drive going in this, perfect. KC3000, tried and true standard drive here since built. Oh, and they do have thermal pads on the bottom side of this, which is great. I didn't even check that, but they do. Awesome, love to see that. Stand off in place. All right, we got the Delta RAM going in today. Beautiful RAM. Clean white aesthetic to go with the cooler. Everything else going in the case is down and in. So be careful on mounting it because of the, I don't want to put any pressure on the PCB. Looking great here on the Project Zero. We have the 7000X 3D on this beautiful B650M Project Zero board coming from MSI. We have the 7000X 3D on the socket. Our standoffs for the brand new Assassin 4S, which is a slimmed version of the Assassin 4. We have 6000 CL30 RAM here in our RAM slots here. 32 gigs of that. We're giving it from Team Group and then Delta RGB. And then our NVMe drives down here. We have a 1 terabyte KC3000 drive, and there is a secondary drive slot right here as well for added storage. Absolutely beautiful setup right here. Let's get the case out because this really adds to the whole aesthetic of the Zero, Project Zero, aka Zero Wires build that we're going for today. We built this case about a month ago. Got a lot of traction. People loved it. They loved seeing it over on YouTube. A lot of comments. They like the aesthetic. They like the quality of the case. We love the quality of the case, the way they package it. It had a lot of nice features. It had reverse fans, so you got a lot of RGB. It's a very, very nice build. The only thing people did not like about the PANO, and I can understand that, is the fact that it's MATX. Yes, it is an MATX build. People want, but it is a dual chamber case, so it is big, but you're limited to a dual chamber, or limited to an MATX. That was the one thing people didn't like, which is understandable. There's the back. You can see this is where all the connections will be on the back. So it's really cool. They're going to be pretty much right here. Let's go top down and look at this motherboard in. Once you get the motherboard in, we can start looking at more of this case. I got this motherboard down and in chat. Oh, there it is, chat. Look at that. That is the Project Zero. Look at that. That looks so clean. So we're working our fans. It is a jumbled mess back here, and I say jumbled. You'll soon see why. You'll soon see why. A little messy. We got to clean that up. So I'm going to work on cleaning that up real quick. Wait, guys, look at this beautiful front end. We have our, this would be our USB. We have front panel connections to put in. We have fan and RGB. Do that next. Then we have SATA. This is the fun part. You got to find it where it is down here and plug it in. There's our RGB. So that. All right, what else we have back here? We have our Type-C. There's our USB 3. And we have our HD audio, which we can get now. Getting all the, I know you're not seeing a lot of this cable management. What I'm going to do is actually flip the view over so you can see it here. Hopefully you see what I'm doing here. Managing all the cables on the back of this. It's all connected right here. All right, so this is all these cables down here. We're gonna tuck these in, and we can probably hide them behind these fans actually with a zipped. So we're gonna run these up. These are our Type-C and our USB 3. So this is why they gave us the header, angled header, because it gets tight right here. Interesting little run. I don't know where we can clean that up much more because it's in the zone. As we go like that. Just interesting cable runs you have to make for their Project Zero. I mean, it looks wireless when you look at it from this angle. If we're in close up now, there it is. Let's get the power supply out. I mean, it looks wireless. Again, we have the brand new MAG 850 GL white power supply coming in from MSI today. I don't think you see many white components. You're still going to see the white power supply cables going up from the GPU. So today we need a SATA. The SATA is going to power the onboard RGB controller, band controller. So there's our SATA, 24-pin main motherboard. And we have EPS1, EPS2, then your 12-volt high power. There it is. Those are all the cables we need. All these other cables will go into the motherboard, or into the bag here, into the motherboard box. Last but not least, our 12-volt high power. So what I'm going to actually do is pass this through now. It's easier now to do it like this. The only cable that you're going to see today on the Project Zero is going to be our 12-volt high power for a 4070 Super. It's going to come over, clip right into the back of our power supply. Nice and easy peasy. All right, we're getting further, and I'm going to hook up this SATA right now, so it's out of the way. Luckily, I knew we had a nice little kind of like low-profile power supply, because if you put anything other than probably one of these GLs or a smaller sized ATX power supply, it's going to be tight to get past all these cables. Luckily, it slid right in. It's weird because that could be the cable manager is all done on the back of this case, so you guys barely ever hardly see it, but I'll try and get you an angle here in a minute. That's gonna be an interesting one, getting the EPS 12 high, or they're putting the motherboard in right now. There it is, it's in. So it's durable, these standoffs, and we need some, thank God we have heavy duty zip ties. We'll see how this does. All right, match it still shut, not much pressure. Good, good. Clean, for how many cables we got running back there and the runs you have to make. It's pretty nice. To go above, let's get working on this Assassin. That's it is a big old chunky fan, yep. I already put this GPU in chat. Let's go, 4070 Super. We had to go with the Ventus 2 white GPU to go with the whole MSI build today. There she is, get it opened up. Smaller GPU, but still super powerful, really efficient. Gotta go with a white aesthetic, obviously. There is our little Ventus beauty today. A white Ventus to go with the build today. Ooh, interesting. Hold on. Hey, Deepcool? I don't know if they're aware of this. Time to pivot. Yep, we'll grab a different cooler. Even in part picker, it shows that it fits, which is crazy. Cool creates L's. We create opportunities to showcase another product of theirs. Chat, we're going liquid cooling. We're adding an AIO, so customers getting a really good deal. But yeah, if you look at every like part indicator, things like that, it would show that it shows that this actually works. But hey, we discovered something new today. We discovered that not every time you would look at an indicator or a part builder, that parts it's accurate. It's firsthand knowledge and real-world expertise, I guess, right? We figured that out today. So I was going to pivot to an AG400, which is a smaller 5 heat pipe cooler. Not in the 1700 X3D. It would keep it cool in like most gaming things like that. But let's just do the SE with this little micro screen on it. It look cool, you know. So let me go look at it. Let me see if I have an LS520. See if I have that. Because if they utilize the same standoff too as the Assassin. Let me look. That's the SE or the LS. This is the exact same cost. This is another $50 to build though, that's the thing. Oh, the fan's already pre-installed. That's a W. Save me some time there, chat. Okay. It went with the SE. Okay. Oh, they use, dude, wait, this is an SE that's using FC fans. What? Look at that, chat. It's already pre-wired. I did not know the SE was like that. That's a big W, because before they weren't like this. All right, there we go. Nice and clean, nice and on there. So we'll try and pull these wires pretty taut around the sides so you don't see them. Then I'll go up and over, so it'll kind of be hidden for the most part, but you're right, Ray. It's a little bit more wires, but hey, still looks really clean. I mean, you really don't see a lot of wires coming off that pump. Just the little white streak right there. Let's get this up and in. It's super light. There we go. 2 fans in, there we go. What do you think, Chad? Pretty good? Pretty good. You don't see those cables up there, that's good. All you can do is you can only move away. The way the case cut out, it doesn't have a full track. So you have to go way up here and that's gonna look god-awful ugly. Or if you move the tubes over the side, you can move the tubes like this, because the GPU is smaller, it actually won't be in the way. It's looking good. Are you guys ready for the GPU now? 4070 Super from MSI. Yeah, we'll have to move these cables a little bit. There we go. There we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Actually, it's not bad if we leave it right there. Barely touches the top. It's plastic. It's not going to heat up too much. The Ventus is a plastic. It's not like it's a metal backplate, so it's not going to get too hot. Not too worried about it leaning either on a card that has barely almost virtually zero zag because of the weight. Boom, here we go. And with the 12-volt high power cable, that's in. The PANO we had like this, it lasted like, I think 3 hours on our website. It's only because we posted on Facebook, it went 3 minutes later. For some reason we have a lot of our buyers are on Facebook too. So a lot of our customers. So we posted on Facebook a couple hours after posting on Twitter and it went like immediately. It's gonna be a beauty. It's gonna look really nice when it's lit up. Put our panels back on, top back on. There it is, chat.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, and watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.